Welcome to my channel, where we discuss everything and all things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. The presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party in the 2023 election, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, has hinted the possibility of supporting his Labour Party counterpart in the last election, Peter Obi, in the 2027 election. The former vice president, who is currently on a major talk with stakeholders of some opposition political parties, said he will not hesitate to support Obi in the next election if the party picks the former Anambra State governor as the presidential candidate. According to the Sun newspaper, Atiku gave this hint in an interview with the BBC Hausa service. The Sun quoted Atiku as telling the Hausa service of the BBC, "We can march to achieve a common goal, so it is possible and nothing can stop it if we so wish to achieve that." End of quote. Atiku said if the new party, quote, "if the new party decide that it is the turn of the Southeast and Peter Obi is chosen, I won't hesitate to support him. I have said repeatedly, and I even said it before the 2023 general election, that if the PDP decides to zone the presidential ticket to the South or Southeast specifically, I won't contest it. As long as it is the decision of the party, I will abide by it. But I contested the 2023 presidential ticket because it was thrown open to all members of the party." That's Atiku for you. And Peter Obi and those who support him better be aware that Atiku cannot be trusted in this matter. If they are forming an alliance and Atiku is not made specific that the presidential ticket is going to the South and Southeast in particular, Atiku cannot be trusted. This is because Atiku is claiming in that BBC report that he is all for zoning, but his attitude in PDP didn't show that he was all for zoning ahead of the 2023 presidential election. This is because several months before the 2023 presidential election, in 2022, it was already widely acknowledged by many people that the presidency should go to the Southeast. Atiku is aware of it. Yes, Wike, the governor of Rivers State at the time, was aware of this, that there was a clamor for the Southeast to produce the presidency, especially as the presidency ought to go to the southern Nigeria, and Southeast is yet to produce a president since 1999. But what did Atiku do? While this debate was ongoing, by March 18th of 2022, Atiku rushed to go and purchase the 40 million naira PDP presidential form. He rushed while PDP was still trying to decide what to do about this clamor for presidency to go to the Southeast. Atiku rushed in March 18, 2022 to purchase. He raised 40 million naira under one group. You know, normally they want to make us believe that it was a particular group, one business group bought the form on his behalf. He purchased the form March 18, 2022. Now, it was about a week later that the NWC of the PDP now inaugurated a zoning committee. That was days after Atiku had already bought his form. They inaugurated a committee to decide on zoning arrangement ahead of the party's convention. And guess what? Atiku was also the first to submit his form. He submitted it on April. In fact, he submitted it on the same day that the zoning committee headed by Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi submitted their report and threw it open. So Atiku is being clever by half by claiming that he was ready to support Southeast or South. No, he wasn't really ready. He made everything to play in his own favor. So the idea that because they threw it open, that was why he now got it. But he was among those who engineered that throwing open the ticket of the PDP ahead of the 2023 election. So he's being clever by half in claiming that if the party had zoned it to the south or even to the southeast Pacific, he would have abided by it. I don't think so, because why did he rush to go and pick the form? He rushed and picked the form on the 18th of March 2022, and he rushed before you can say Jack. He has already filled the form and submitted. His technical committee chairman at that time, the owner of AIT that is late now, Dokbesi, was hailing him that it shows how prepared he was for the presidency. He was the first to pick the form, is the first to submit, and he submitted it the day that the committee headed by Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi, who was governor of Enugu State at that time, all of the messed up the whole process of zoning and threw it open. So what Atiku is saying there, if you believe that is his true feeling, then you're on your own. Now, like he said if in the new party they are trying to alliance, they are trying from, if we metamorphose to a new party, Atiku is saying that whoever that party chooses to be the candidate, if it is zoned to south of Nigeria or southeast, if it's Peter Obi, that he will support it. But the truth is that Atiku is a traditional politician. Give it to Atiku. He's one of the longest lasting politicians in Nigeria. You can equate him with people like Bola Ahmed Tinubu in terms of longevity in politics. Now, I can tell you for free that this new party that Atiku them are engineering will be so dominated by Atiku people. Atiku have been in the system for so long. He has done favors to so many people, both serving and non-serving people, both people who are now in APC and those who are in PDP and elsewhere. So he is a well-grounded traditional politician. There is no way Atiku being interested in 2027 presidential election that the new party will work against Atiku's interest. The only thing that they can do is to throw it open. And if they throw it open, Peter Obi has no chance of picking the ticket. They can even make it that it should go to the northeast, which is Atiku's geopolitical zone, and he will pick it. If they throw it open, it will go to Atiku Abubakar. You say I'll tell you this, I'll tell you that in this channel, because one, this new party is going to be populated by PDP people, APC people, and Labour Party people. But I can tell you that at the end of the day, it will be like the ticket of the PDP. It will go to the highest bidder. And Peter Obi, as we all know they give shishi. There will be no opportunity, no way for Peter Obi to pick the ticket. So those who are engineering Peter Obi about this should be well aware of this, that Peter Obi stands no chance. Peter Obi better stay in the Labour Party or any other party of his choice and contest the 2027 presidential election. The over 10 million Nigerians that voted for him can vote for him again. Because let's be frank about this. What is really the difference between PDP and the APC? The reason why Obi has so much enormous goodwill was because he extricated himself from PDP, and Labour Party was a brand new party in the eyes of the public. So when Peter Obi was talking about building a new Nigeria, it resonated with a lot of Nigerians. But how can Peter Obi now be with Atiku Abubakar and co and talk about a new Nigeria? Who is going to buy into that? So that's why Peter Obi has to be very careful with these people. They are doing everything to get him to be on their side. But it is not in the interest of Peter Obi or in the interest of the Nigerian masses who are solidly behind Peter Obi. You know, I keep saying David Hundeyin the other day said that Peter Obi got over 10 million votes. David Hundeyin is an investigative journalist of international repute. And I said it here, that between David Hundeyin and INEC, I would rather believe David Hundeyin's figure. And David Hundeyin is not alone. Babashir Lawal, the former secretary to the federal government, also confirmed that Peter Obi was the one that won the 2023 presidential election. So he has such enormous way. Why do you have to coalesce with these people? You don't really need them. Peter Obi don't really need them to be president in 2027. What he needs is a program that will ensure that the election is free and fair. And the Nigerian people well motivated to defend the vote, ready to die on the polling unit to ensure that INEC and other officials do not tamper with the result. Things like that. Those are the things that Peter Obi should be fighting for. All those loopholes that they clinged on and manipulated the election to ensure that INEC will never say that it has a right to collate the result anyhow it likes, whether manual or digital. No, it will be specified compulsorily in capital letters that INEC must use digital process of collecting the result, and that any result that was not transmitted from the polling unit to the INEC archive cannot be regarded as a result. These are the things that PDP should be fighting for, and not hobnobbing with these people. These people are going to demarcate him. They're going to mess him up. I can see it. That's why I'm saying it here. Because, like you can see, after those their meeting, Atiku has gone to BBC Hausa service to give hint that he will agree Peter Obi is chosen. Now Peter Obi will think that if I'm choosing, Atiku will back me. I say hell no. If Atiku is interested in presidency in the new party, they will not zone it to Southeast. They will not even zone it to the South. They will throw it open, and it will go to the highest bidder. And Peter Obi, who know they give shishi, how can he get the ticket? Let's tell ourselves the truth. Now, to tell you that Atiku is somebody who is fixated in becoming president. In 2015, Atiku wanted, when he moved, you know, the reason why Atiku moved in 2015 with all the governors, PDP governors that revolted against President Goodluck Jonathan, was basically because Atiku felt that Jonathan was occupying the position of the North, that the PDP position zoned the position to the North, that is supposed to be Yaradua. Yaradua died, and Jonathan emerged acting president. From there, he now became the PDP candidate against the will of Atiku and co, because Atiku also challenged him. Go and check out the primaries of 2011. Atiku was the one that challenged Jonathan, and his basis of challenging Jonathan was that it was the turn of the North. It was in that 2011 that Atiku Abubakar, including General Muhammad Buhari, including General Ibrahim Babangida, including General Guzo and all of them, they did a Northern consensus candidate, and Atiku had to maneuver General Babangida outmaneuver Guzo and emerge the consensus candidate of Northern Nigeria to challenge Goodluck in 2011 for the PDP ticket. Now, if Atiku can outmaneuver Babangida, outmaneuver General Guzo, you know who Guzo is. He is called the spy master and everything. Atiku outmaneuver them, and the Northern Consensus Committee, headed by Adamu Shiroma at that time, picked Atiku to have defeated all of them to emerge the Northern Consensus to face Jonathan for the PDP ticket in 2011. If Atiku could do that, who is P2B that can be able to defeat Atiku in selecting who will be the presidential candidate of a new alliance? Let us be frank with ourselves. Atiku belongs to the new order. P2B is seen as the head of the new order. So P2B cannot afford to be rubbing minds with these people, because Atiku's order is the order that Nigerians want to do away with and create a new order, a new Nigeria that should be led by Peter Obi. That is it. That is what is supposed to be, because Atiku is fixated in being president. And in 2015, Atiku would have gotten the ticket again in APC. When, he was part of the coalition, part of the PDP people that revolted against Jonathan, insisting that it's supposed to be the turn of the North. So when he now moved to was part of the alliance that produced APC. Now APC chose Buhari ahead of him. Do you know the reason why Buhari was chosen ahead of him? It is because people with war chest backed Buhari. Buhari does not have a war chest. It's just like Peter Obi. Peter Obi doesn't have a war chest like that, even though he's a billionaire in his own right. But that's not enough. That's not enough. But the war chest that Tinubu provided, and Chibike Rotimi Amechi, the governor of Rivers State, provided for Buhari, that was how they were able to upstage Atiku's ambition to pick the APC ticket, and Buhari picked it. If they form an alliance, do they look at the opposition? Who are the people that will form the alliance? Who is the money bag that can support Peter Obi in a battle for presidential tickets in the new alliance? That alliance, the ticket will be easily picked by Atiku Abubakar. Who is the war chest? Who are those with war chest? Like Tinubu, like Amechi, that backed Buhari in 2015, that will be able to back Peter Obi and ward off the powers and the influence of Atiku Abubakar in the new party. I don't see any. So that is why Peter Obi should just allow them. He can romance with them, get to know what they are thinking and all that, because it's also necessary. He's going to challenge them in the next election, in the 2027 election. Understand? But not to put his own ambition under their own, under the hope that they will back him if he picks the ticket. Peter Obi will not pick the ticket in the new alliance. Atiku will pick the ticket, because Atiku is a traditional politician, and these people are going to do it in a traditional way, and it's going to go to the highest bidder, and I don't see Obi picking it. And anyway, in any case, the new party that will emerge, if the alliance will ever succeed, they better be aware that the presidency must stay in the South for 8 years for fairness, justice, and equity. Buhari stayed 8 years. So the North have had fair share of 8 years. So it's not right that the presidency should come to the South and stay 4 years and then it returns to the North. It doesn't make sense. If Peter Obi cannot get it in 2027, he better remain in the South. That is a fact. That's my position on this. If Peter Obi cannot be trusted to be the president in 2027, he better remain in the South so that the South can have 8 years. But Peter Obi stands a better chance because he is the one that have the competency, the capacity, the integrity, the transparency, the accountability. Somebody who will not touch Nigerian money, somebody who will not steal Nigerian money, and ensure that we have a new Nigeria. That's the person that deserves to be there. But if he cannot be backed by Atiku and Co., then there is no point him being part of all this arrangement they are making. Because this arrangement, the way I see it, it is for the interest of Atiku Abubakar. Because if you notice, once Atiku Abubakar did not get what he wanted in 2015, once Tinubu and the Amechi was able to outmaneuver him and push Buhari forward, Atiku quickly ran back to PDP so that he will prepare to challenge Buhari in 2019, and that was what he did. So to me, it will be political naivety of the highest order for Peter Obi to believe that he will stand any chance in a party where Atiku is interested to becoming president in 2027. Thank you for watching this video. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, Google will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.